DMV California Motorcycle Permit Test. Question 1. You have an improved chance of avoiding serious injury in a crash if you wear all of the following, except A. A DOT-compliant helmet. B. A leather jacket. C. A sweatshirt. The correct answer. C. A sweatshirt. Wearing a U.S. Department of Transportation DOT-compliant helmet is crucial for protecting against head and neck injuries in the event of a crash. Helmets meeting DOT standards are designed to provide effective impact protection. Additionally, a jacket made of leather or durable synthetic material can offer protection against injuries, providing an additional layer of defense for the rider's upper body. Proper protective gear is essential for motorcycle safety, significantly reducing the risk of severe injuries in case of an accident. Question 2. When stopping your motorcycle while carrying a passenger, you should A. Ride a little faster than you normally would. B. Start slowing earlier than you normally would. C. Merge into smaller gaps of traffic than you normally would. The correct answer. B. Start slowing earlier than you normally would. Carrying a passenger on a motorcycle increases its weight, slowing down its response to the operator's movements. This affects acceleration, deceleration, and turning. To adapt to these changes, it's important to reduce speed, start slowing down earlier when stopping, and seek larger gaps when crossing intersections or merging into traffic. These adjustments compensate for the added weight, promoting safer and more controlled riding with a passenger. Question 3. If riding during the day, you should wear A. Clothing with reflective material. B. A short-sleeve shirt. C. Darkly colored clothing. The correct answer. A. Clothing with reflective material. The majority of motorcycle crashes occur during daylight hours. To enhance visibility and maximize the chances of being seen by other road users, it's recommended to wear clothing with reflective materials, even in daylight. This reflective gear can significantly improve your visibility on the road. Additionally, always wear clothing that covers your arms and legs for added protection in case of a crash. Prioritizing visibility and proper protective gear contributes to safer riding, reducing the risk of accidents and enhancing overall road safety. Question 4. When it starts to rain, it is usually best to A. Ride in the center of the lane. B. Pull onto the shoulder and wait for it to stop raining. C. Ride in the tire tracks left by other vehicles. The correct answer. C. Ride in the tire tracks left by other vehicles. Roads can become slippery when it begins to rain, particularly in the center strip of a lane. In such conditions, it's generally safer to ride in the tire tracks left by other vehicles. The left tire track is often recommended, as it can provide better traction and reduce the risk of slipping or losing control on the wet surface. Following established tire tracks helps minimize the impact of slippery conditions and enhances overall safety while riding in the rain. Question 5. When the lights on this sign are flashing, what should you do? A. Stop and wait until the train passes. B. Proceed with caution. C. Turn around and find an alternate route. The correct answer. A. Stop and wait until the train passes. When approaching a railroad crossing controlled by a sign with flashing lights, it's crucial to adhere to safety guidelines. Come to a complete stop and wait until the train has passed, and the lights have stopped flashing before proceeding. Trying to outdrive a train is extremely dangerous and should never be attempted. Trains have longer stopping distances, and their speed can be deceiving, making it essential to exercise caution and prioritize safety at railroad crossings. Always wait until it is absolutely safe to cross after the train has passed and the warning lights have ceased flashing. Question 6. When riding with a group of motorcyclists, a staggered formation A. is recommended at all times. B. should not be used when entering or exiting a highway. C. should be used when riding in curves. The correct answer. B. Should not be used when entering or exiting a highway. While riding in a staggered formation is often recommended for groups of motorcyclists, it's important to switch to a single file formation when navigating curves, making turns, and entering or leaving a highway. This adjustment helps ensure that each rider has sufficient space and visibility to handle the specific challenges presented by curves and intersections. Switching to a single file formation in these situations promotes safety and coordination within the group. Question 7. To lessen the chances of a crash occurring, you should A. Not use turn signals. B. Use proper lane positions. C. Follow other vehicles closely. The correct answer: B. Use proper lane positions. To reduce the risk of a crash, it's essential to take proactive measures. Make yourself visible to others, communicate your intentions clearly, and maintain sufficient space cushions around your vehicle. Constantly scan your path of travel, looking at least 12 seconds ahead, to identify potential hazards and give yourself time to react. Learn to recognize and separate hazards effectively, and be prepared to adjust your actions in response to changing road conditions. Question 8. As you consume more alcohol, your ability to safely ride A. Increases. B. Stays the same. C. Decreases. The correct answer: C. Decreases. There is a direct relationship between alcohol consumption and the decline in the skills necessary for safe motorcycle riding. As the amount of alcohol consumed increases, a person's essential riding skills, such as coordination and judgment, diminish. The clear and unequivocal advice is that, regardless of the quantity consumed, the safest course of action is to avoid riding a motorcycle if you have consumed any alcohol. This underscores the critical importance of maintaining optimal cognitive and physical abilities for safe motorcycle operation. Question 9. Pick a lane position that A. Helps you avoid road hazards. B. Hides you from other road users. C. Places you directly next to another vehicle. The correct answer: A. Helps you avoid road hazards. Select a lane position on the road that helps you steer clear of potential hazards. Additionally, always ensure there is a safe and adequate space cushion around your motorcycle. This proactive approach to positioning and spacing enhances your safety by providing room to maneuver and react to unforeseen circumstances on the road. Question 10. Part of your normal scanning routine while riding should include A. Constantly looking in the rearview mirror. B. Frequent rearview mirror checks. C. Not using the rearview mirror. The correct answer: B. Frequent rearview mirror checks. Make a habit of regularly checking your mirrors as a standard part of your scanning routine while driving. Emphasize the importance of using your mirrors specifically before changing lanes, when approaching intersections, and before slowing down. This practice enhances situational awareness and contributes to safer driving by minimizing blind spots and helping you make informed decisions on the road. Question 11. When riding, jackets and pants should A. Fit loosely enough to allow the wind to catch the fabric. B. Be snug enough to keep from flapping in the wind. C. Be tight enough to prevent you from moving freely. The correct answer: B. Be snug enough to keep from flapping in the wind. Ensure that your jackets and pants fit snugly enough to avoid flapping in the wind, yet maintain a loose fit to allow free and comfortable movement. This balance ensures both aerodynamic efficiency and flexibility while wearing the clothing. Question 12. How far in advance should a motorcyclist signal a turn? A. 50 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 150 feet. The correct answer: B. 100 feet. When signaling a left or right turn while driving, it's recommended to activate your turn signal at least 100 feet before initiating the turn. Providing this advance notice allows other road users, including drivers and pedestrians, enough time to be aware of your intentions and respond safely. Clear and timely signaling is an essential aspect of responsible driving, contributing to overall traffic flow and preventing potential conflicts on the road. Question 13. Mirrors on motorcycles. A. Have blind spots, just like cars. B. Do not have blind spots. C. Are not required. The correct answer. A. Have blind spots, just like cars. Motorcycle mirrors, similar to car mirrors, have blind spots. To ensure safe lane changes, it's important to turn your head and check your blind spot before moving into another lane. Relying solely on mirrors may not provide a complete view of the surrounding traffic, and physically looking over your shoulder helps you identify any vehicles that may be in your blind spot. This additional check is a crucial practice for motorcyclists to enhance awareness and reduce the risk of collisions when changing lanes. Question 14. When it starts to rain, it is usually best to A. Ride in the center of the lane. B. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. C. Pull to the side of the road until the rain stops. The correct answer. B. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. In rainy conditions, the oily strip in the center of a lane becomes particularly hazardous. To avoid this danger, it's recommended to ride in the tire tracks left by cars. The left tire track is often considered safer due to reduced oil buildup, but the safest choice may vary based on specific road conditions. Riding in these tracks provides better traction and minimizes the risk of slipping on the slick surface, contributing to a safer riding experience in wet weather. Question 15. If a sign prohibits the use of a moped on a freeway. A. Mopeds cannot be used on the freeway. B. Mopeds can only be used on the freeway when traffic is moving smoothly. C. Mopeds can be used on the freeway if they are not operated at speeds faster than 25 miles per hour. The correct answer. A. Mopeds cannot be used on the freeway. Operating a motor-driven cycle or moped on a freeway or expressway is prohibited when signs are posted to that effect. This is a legal restriction, and violating it can result in penalties or fines. Always adhere to posted regulations for safe and lawful use of these vehicles. Question 16. When scanning the area around your motorcycle, you should A. Look for potential escape routes near intersections, shopping areas, or schools. B. See if you can travel faster than other vehicles. C. Stare at pedestrians. The correct answer. A. Look for potential escape routes near intersections, shopping areas, or schools. When scanning the road for potential hazards, prioritize identifying escape routes, especially in areas such as intersections, shopping zones, schools, and construction areas. Be vigilant in locating paths or spaces that offer a way out in case of unexpected situations, contributing to a proactive and safer approach to driving or riding. Question 16. When being passed, it is usually best for motorcyclists to be in which part of the lane? A. The right. B. The center. C. The left. The correct answer. B. The center. When being passed by a vehicle, whether from behind or oncoming, it's advisable to stay in the center portion of your lane. Maintaining this position ensures a safer distance between you and the passing vehicle, reducing the risk of a hazardous situation. Riding too close to the passing driver could compromise both your safety and theirs, so staying centered provides a margin of safety during the passing maneuver. Question 18. If your rear wheel locks up while you are stopping on a straightaway. A. You can usually maintain control of the motorcycle. B. You will likely lose control of the motorcycle. C. You will need to release the rear brake to regain control of the motorcycle. The correct answer. A. You can usually maintain control of the motorcycle. If you unintentionally lock your rear wheel while coming to a stop on a straight road, you can generally keep it locked until you've fully stopped. In such a situation, especially if your motorcycle remains upright and moves in a straight line, you can typically maintain control. However, it's important to note that locked wheels can lead to a loss of stability and steering control, so it's advisable to release the brake gradually once you've slowed down enough to regain traction. This helps prevent skidding and enhances overall control of the motorcycle. Question 19. An ideal lane position should A. Increase your ability to see and be seen. B. Place you in other drivers' blind spots. C. Invite others to share your lane. The correct answer: A. Increase your ability to see and be seen. Choosing the right lane position is crucial for various reasons. It enhances your visibility to others and increases your ability to see them. A well-chosen position helps you avoid wind blasts, stay out of other drivers' blind spots, and navigate around surface hazards more effectively. Additionally, your lane position can discourage other drivers from attempting to share your lane. Importantly, it should also provide you with an escape route in case a hazard suddenly arises, contributing to a safer and more proactive driving experience. Question 20. When braking on a motorcycle, A. The rear brake should be applied first. B. The front brake should be applied first. C. The front and rear brakes should be applied at the same time. The correct answer: C. The front and rear brakes should be applied at the same time. It's advisable to use both brakes every time you slow down or come to a stop while riding a motorcycle. Relying solely on the rear brake during routine stops might hinder the development of the habit and skill needed to use the front brake effectively, especially in emergency situations that require quick and efficient stopping. Using both brakes provides better control and stopping power, contributing to overall safety and responsiveness while riding. Question 21. If your front wheel locks while you are braking, you should A. Keep the tire locked until your next stop. B. Continue squeezing the front brake lever. C. Release the front brake and immediately reapply it. The correct answer: C. Release the front brake and immediately reapply it. If the front wheel locks up while braking, it's crucial to release the pressure from the front brake immediately. This helps regain traction and control. After releasing the brake, reapply pressure gradually and in a controlled manner. This technique, often referred to as pumping the brakes, allows you to maintain steering control and helps prevent a skid. It's an important skill for riders to master to enhance safety during emergency braking situations. Question 22. When riding, you should wear boots or shoes that A. Cover your ankles. B. Have long heels. C. Have long and loose laces. The correct answer: A. Cover your ankles. When choosing footwear for riding, it's essential to select high and sturdy shoes that cover and support your ankles. The heels should be low enough to avoid catching on rough surfaces, reducing the risk of accidents or injuries. Tucking in shoelaces is also important to prevent them from catching on the motorcycle, ensuring safe and distraction-free riding. Proper riding footwear enhances overall safety and comfort while operating a motorcycle. Question 23. During normal turns, A. The motorcycle and rider should lean in the same direction. B. The motorcycle and rider should lean in opposite directions. C. The motorcycle should not lean. The correct answer: A. The motorcycle and rider should lean in the same direction. In a normal turn, the rider and the motorcycle should lean together at the same angle. This coordinated leaning helps maintain stability and control through the turn. However, in slow, tight turns, a different technique is often employed. The motorcycle leans into the turn, while the rider counterbalances by keeping their body more upright. This counterbalancing helps to shift the center of gravity, providing better control and stability at slower speeds when the motorcycle may be less stable while fully leaned over. It's a technique riders use to navigate tight turns with greater precision and balance. Question 24. To help others see your motorcycle, you should A. Use your headlight. B. Weave in your lane. C. Maintain eye contact with other road users. The correct answer: A. Use your headlight. Activating your motorcycle's headlight is a crucial safety measure to ensure visibility to other road users. Riding with the headlight on, even during daylight hours, increases the chances of being seen by drivers of other vehicles. Before starting any trip, it's important to check and ensure that your motorcycle's headlight is functioning properly. This proactive step contributes to overall road safety by reducing the risk of collisions and enhancing awareness among fellow road users. Question 25. Long-term exposure to white noise. A. Is not a danger. B. Can cause irreversible hearing damage. C. Is just part of riding a motorcycle. The correct answer: B. Can cause irreversible hearing damage. Long-term exposure to white noise while riding a motorcycle can lead to permanent hearing damage. To mitigate this risk, it's advisable to use ear protection, such as earplugs, when riding. Ear protection helps reduce the intensity of wind noise while still allowing you to hear important sounds on the road, such as sirens or car horns. Prioritizing your hearing health through the use of ear protection is a proactive measure to prevent long-term damage and maintain situational awareness while riding. Question 26. In California, it is illegal for a person under the age of 21 to operate a vehicle with a minimum blood alcohol content, BAC, of A. 0.01%, B. 0.08%, C. 0.1%. The correct answer: A. 0.01%. In California, the legal drinking age is 21. For those under 21, it's illegal to operate any motor vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.01% or higher. Despite being under the legal limit, riding a motorcycle after consuming any amount of alcohol may still be unsafe due to potential impairment of judgment and coordination. It's advisable to avoid riding after drinking to ensure road safety and make responsible choices. Question 27. When approaching a blind intersection, you should A. Move into the portion of the lane that will bring you into another driver's field of vision at the earliest possible moment. B. Stop at the stop sign or signal and then proceed normally. C. Flash your lights and sound your horn to alert other drivers to your presence. The correct answer: A. Move into the portion of the lane that will bring you into another driver's field of vision at the earliest possible moment. When approaching a blind intersection on a motorcycle, it's advisable to position yourself in the portion of the lane that maximizes your visibility to other drivers. Moving into the section that brings you into another driver's field of vision at the earliest possible moment enhances your chances of being seen. This proactive positioning can help reduce the risk of collisions at intersections where visibility is limited, allowing you to anticipate and respond to potential hazards more effectively. Question 28. Blind spots on motorcycles. A. Don't exist if the motorcycle has a rear-view mirror. B. Should be consistently checked by riders. C. Are nothing to worry about. The correct answer: B. Should be consistently checked by riders. Similar to other vehicles, motorcycles have blind spots, and riders should be aware of them. To ensure safety when changing lanes, it's crucial for a rider to always turn their head and check for traffic in their blind spot. Making head checks a regular part of the riding routine is a good practice, enhancing situational awareness and reducing the risk of collisions by ensuring a thorough assessment of the surrounding traffic before making any maneuvers. Question 29. Your lane position should A. Allow you to blend in with traffic. B. Provide an escape route. C. Encourage others to use your lane. The correct answer: B. Provide an escape route. Selecting the right lane position is crucial for various reasons. A well-chosen lane position offers several benefits, such as improved visibility of others and being more visible to them. It helps avoid wind blasts, keeps you out of other drivers' blind spots, and minimizes exposure to surface hazards. Additionally, your lane position can discourage other drivers from attempting to share your lane. Importantly, it should also provide you with an escape route in case of unexpected hazards, contributing to a safer and more strategic approach to driving. Question 30. When it starts to rain, it is usually best to A. Ride on the right side of the lane. B. Ride on the edge of the road. C. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. The correct answer: C. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. Pavement tends to be especially slippery when rain begins due to a mix of rainwater and oily deposits from vehicles. To enhance safety while riding in the rain, it's advisable to ride in the tire tracks left by cars ahead of you. These tracks often have less accumulated water and provide better traction, reducing the risk of slipping on the slick surface created by the initial rainfall. Choosing the right position on the road can significantly contribute to a safer riding experience in wet conditions.